Many emperors ruled India, but very few left a legacy, and out of them, only Akbar was titled Akbar the Great. He is also known for his Sufi approach, growth and peace for all. From his religious tolerance and military conquest to his historic reforms and politics are the things we will unfold in this video. Stay tuned until the end so you don't miss any interesting facts about Akbar the Great, the most powerful Indian emperor. His reputation is unblemished since many ancient historians, both local and foreign, have portrayed him in a good light. He believed in liberal ideas and was an advocate of religious tolerance and valued art, music, and poetry. The most notable aspect of his great Mughal empire was his vision of it as an ecumenical society. For his day, this outlook was extremely uncommon. Despite being a devout Muslim, he thought that truth underpins all religions and pioneered interreligious collaboration through his dialogues with religious experts, advocacy of spiritual truth unification, and intercultural marriages. Akbar's dedication to a unified empire appears to have been genuine, as his political reforms and the policies helped him gain loyalties from all other religions. Becoming King of Kings at a mere age of 14. Akbar was born in the Sindh province in modern-day Pakistan on October 15, 1542. Humayun, the second Mughal emperor, and his adolescent bride, Hamida Banu Begum, gave birth to Akbar. His grandfather established the Mughal Empire, but later his father was evicted from the throne by Sher Shah Suri, a Pashtun king. When Akbar was born, his father was in exile. Little Akbar was nurtured by an uncle in Afghanistan with the help of various nannies while his parents were in exile in Persia. He mastered important skills like hunting, but owing to dyslexia, he never learned to read and write. Although his father regained power in 1555, he could govern for only a few months before dying. After the death of his father, Akbar was throned at the mere age of 14. His military prowess matched his diplomatic ability. He not only reclaimed nearly all of the lands that his father had lost, but also expanded toward the western and eastern parts of the Indian subcontinent. Under the regency of his military general Bairam Khan, he was able to attain relative stability. The military general was amongst his father's most trusted men with great military prowess, and also was Akbar's childhood guardian until the age of 18. Khan was able to wrest control of northern India from the Afghans. Young Akbar lost Delhi to a Rajput commander immediately after taking over the throne in the First Battle of Panipat. However, in the Second Battle of Panipat, Akbar reclaimed Delhi. Thus, in 1560, he took complete control of his empire. Elimination of Rebels and Expansion. After the takeover of power, Khan, his military general, rebelled against Akbar, but was defeated in a fierce battle in Jalandhar, Punjab. Even after regaining full power from Khan, the young Mughal emperor faced internal threats to his throne from some of the officials inside the palace. His empire's tax collector and the son of his nursemaid assassinated an advisor in the palace when he was found embezzling tax revenues. Enraged by both the murder and the violation of his confidence, Akbar condemned the tax collector to be flung from the castle's upper parapets till he died. Rather than becoming a tool of palace intrigues, he took command of his court and kingdom from that point forward. For geostrategic considerations and to keep bothersome warriors/advisors away from the city, he devised an aggressive military expansion campaign. The Mughal army would go on to conquer most of northern India, modern-day Pakistan, and Afghanistan in the years to come. Akbar's governance. Akbar established a very efficient administration to administer his huge empire. He appointed military governors in each of the provinces. These governors personally addressed him, As a result, he united India's several fiefdoms into a single empire that lasted until 1868. He was a brave soul who was perfectly able to lead the army in war. His favorite activities were taming wild elephants and cheetahs. Because of his fearlessness and self-assurance, he was able to implement developmental initiatives in government and stand by them despite strong resistance from more conservative courtiers. Akbar was respected for honoring skill, intellect, and loyalty regardless of ethnicity or religion. His ability to satisfy people and manage the regions he conquered was crucial to his empire's expansion and creation. He formed a partnership with neighboring monarchs that he had beaten. Instead of demanding heavy taxes, which was customary during the times, he created a central governance structure that allowed these monarchs to control their regions autonomously. Earlier, these monarchies were plagued by brutal internal warfare between ambitious monarchs over 1,000 years. His methods delivered stability not just to his Mughal empire but also to the empire as a whole. Akbar is known for his religious tolerance and never forced the Hindu majority population to convert to Islam. Instead, he gifted them with lands and eliminated the discriminating religious poll tax. Not only that, he moved a step ahead and translated Hindi literature and attended Hindu festivals at his newly built Persian-style capital city of Fatehpur Sikri. Akbar also erected a temple in his palace for his Hindu queen. He often entertained intellectuals from all religions, including Hindus, Christians, Zoroastrians, and Muslims. He also permitted the Christians to build a church in the city of Agra. Often traditional Muslim authorities of the period chastised and labeled him a heretic because of his secular views. He introduced Din-e-Ilahi, a new religion based on common principles of all religions, by taking the good from different religions to assert the truth. Akbar's religion and marriage. Akbar was nurtured in a tolerant environment from an early age. Two of his boyhood instructors were Persians, even though his family was Sunni Muslim. As an emperor, he incorporated the Sufi notion of peace for everyone into his legislation. He was extremely respectful to his Hindu subjects and their religion. In 1562, to set an example and emphasize his beliefs, he took Jodhabai, a Hindu princess, as his first wife. Like the families of his other Hindu brides, her father and siblings became Akbar's courtiers with equal positions to his Muslim courtiers. You'll be amazed to hear that he had 36 wives in all. All of them were of different ethnic and religious origins. Despite the practical difficulties of administrating a vast, largely Hindu kingdom with just a small Muslim elite, Akbar had an open and inquiring mind regarding religious matters. He enjoyed meeting with intelligent men and women of all religions to debate theology and philosophy, as depicted in his letter to Philip II of Spain during his reign. He wanted to hear from monks of every religion. From the female Jain Guru Champa to Portuguese Jesuit monks, he used to meet and hear everyone. The 9 Gems of Akbar's Court. Akbar drew many of the brightest modern intellectuals to his court as a superb administrator and lover of the arts. Akbar's 9 gems were a group of 9 remarkable geniuses who shined brightly in their various disciplines. His gems included a famous writer who wrote his biographical masterpiece, Akbarnama. Moreover, his court was filled with renowned poets, mathematicians, classical vocalists, economists, military generals, and religious clerics of his time. Akbar's legacy of religious tolerance, tough but fair central control, and liberal tax policies that allowed commoners to flourish set a precedent in India that was followed by famous Indian freedom fighters. His passion for art culminated in a combination of Indian and Central Asian/Persian traditions that came to represent the pinnacle of Mughal achievement in miniature painting and magnificent grandeur. Most importantly, Akbar the Great demonstrated to rulers of all nations that tolerance is not a flaw and that open-mindedness is not synonymous with indecisiveness. As a result, he is remembered as one of the greatest rulers in human history for more than 4 centuries after his death. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, check out other historical videos on our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that you don't miss out on such interesting topics.